How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to more Master Detective Archives Rain Code. I'll be your guide, Big Brother 5000. And, so last time we were looking at this question, and Shinigami helped us out, and took us through the play dead choice. And that led to a dead end. So we walked all the way back, and now we're going to try the commit suicide after the crime. So it is very possible if they're dedicated to their mission. That is something they could do. So we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm guessing that was just a tutorial for whenever you mess up. And cool. I'm assuming though we lose health.
But to commit suicide after the crime would mean, after killing the other four, the culprit killed themselves, right?
Yeah, not unheard of, though.
Really the right answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
I'm sure there's a lot more options that could have happened, but I guess the labyrinth is never wrong. Unless, if we hit a dead end here. What's going on?
What's going on here?
A minecart.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate!
Oh gosh.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Who was the last person to die during the incident? I thought it was Afix, Yuma, Shinigami, the culprit?
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
That's what I'd imagine, right?
Because they would be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already.
Yeah.
Nice work.
It's kind of easy.
Come on, let's try again.
Oh gosh. Who set fire to the dead culprit? Himself? The victim? Yuma? The victim? The culprit.
Of course. The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
Yeah. And to himself. He died last.
All five burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be burned to death? Oh gosh, I don't know. Afix. That was our suspect to begin with.
We're gonna crash!
Oh. That was incorrect.
Come on, let's try
Okay,
again.
so let's think here. It's not Afix. Who's the last person to be burned to death? Gatsange, Zilch. Let's try Zilch, actually.
One who burned the other four, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch!
I'm going off of... So, Afix is the last person we found, and Zilch was the closest to us. That is cool how it changes cutscenes, just to keep the cutscene going. But yeah, Zilch was the first person we saw. No! Well, yes. Yes, but no. Well, yes, but actually no. So, Zilch was on fire when we saw him. If we're assuming that he went from Afix all the way down to us, then that would mean he was the killer, and he burned himself last, and that was the last fire we saw. So, okay, that makes sense.
Bingo! You did it, Master!
Thanks.
But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
And he had a knife in his chest.
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet.
Yeah,
If
he was
that's the case, that
just started.
means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
And there were only 2 people with stab wounds. We had Afix and then we had Zilch. Is that right?
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Yeah.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit. But he committed suicide, huh?
Indeed.
The door!
Very interesting.
Whoa!
That was crazy.
Worked?
Yeah.
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Except for that part where we crashed that one time, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. They never happened. Goal.
Is that the end of it?
So Zilch is the killer?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought.
Maybe a little too easy.
What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
Right?
It does? You think so?
Oh!
Ah! What's going on?
Why? Conclusions.
The conclusion? Is this the truth behind the case?
So is this just us confirming? Like, this is our conclusion. Zilch killed the other 4, then set fire to himself. And that's just what that's what we go with once we open the door.
There's only one door. No other options.
So, did you need to cut me for that?
Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Yeah.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
Right. If he wants us to think it was that easy.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
Yeah.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though.
Oh, man.
And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
Oh, my gosh.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Right. Before, then set fire to himself. So here's the thing: is that Afix, he had a stab wound in his chest, and Zilch, he had the knife sticking out of him still. What does that mean? What could that mean? So Zilch was the one who ended it with the knife. So I'm pretty sure he's the last one to hold the knife. He first stabbed Afix, and then just made his way and started killing those who drank the coffee. 2 were in their bed. Miss Goldmine was just in the dining car. Demosh. But he didn't kill us. Zilch killed the other 4 and then set fire to himself. That's all I'm really getting from it. Yuma said that there's something off, though. And there's only one real way to find out. I'm assuming that's what happened. I'm trying to go through all the clues in my head, but... But that's just it. It says Zilch killed the other four, then set fire to himself. That's not all he did. He stabbed himself in the chest, and then caught on fire. Unless it's the other way around. He set himself on fire and then stabbed himself in the chest, which doesn't make much sense to me, but I guess you could do that. I don't know. But he has a knife wound in his chest. And the knife was still there. Let's demolish it.
So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
Well, let's see. You again.
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought.
Okay, so we got it right. Pretty nice.
Master, don't let your guard down.
I'm not.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
You said that in real life, too. That's the thing you say. So, all right, now I think we're gonna actually have to figure it out. There was a knife stuck in his chest, and Aphex had a knife wound. There's blood on the lock. We have a lot more clues, so of course that couldn't have been the end. Let's do this.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Slash noise? What? Oh, slash noise. So, noise is still a thing. Pretty cool. Mystery phantoms sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way. So use Master Solution Blade to cut them down. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Remember all of this?
It's a lot. The way I'm seeing it in my head, even though they're showing me pictures, it looks a lot more fun than it did in Danganronpa. And just blasting the noise out of the way. The more noise destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So when it pops up in front of you, be aggressive and attack.
Sure hope you got all that down.
The bonus for destroying noise is based on the max amount you destroy in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get. There's a cap on a lot of stuff I can get. So A to slash noise, and if I remember correctly, X is to actually slash with a key. This is exciting. Knife in the corpse, you're right. Melody scores.
Reason is obvious.
Oh.
Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Alright, hold on a sec. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. Well, now you're just confirming what I'm saying. You're not even going that I killed him anymore. It's burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable. That's another thing. Hold on a second. It's just chest. It's the only person. Caused a fatal wound. Yeah, that could have killed him. So he's not the only one. Alright, we're gonna have to do this quickly. It's coming right at me anyway. Whoop. I think that was wrong. What's with that knife? It doesn't somehow disprove Zilch's involvement. After killing everybody, he stabbed himself with a knife and then set himself on fire. Really?
That's right.
Yeah, that can't be right, which means the solution key should go with that statement.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious.
Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, so he had to stab himself. Wait, if it was fatal, how could he set himself on fire? I think this is what we're going for, but maybe not the right statement.
Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Let's not slash at all the first ones.
Passed out victims, then set himself on fire
Sure.
and died from immolation.
Hey, that is wrong.
This is the truth.
Okay. Right key, wrong statement.
No.
Now we got it.
Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
Exactly.
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Thanks. Bloodstains, interior lock, coffee, and dining car.
There's a knife stuck in the body.
Let's take a look at this. The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood spattered on the interior lock. Coffee with a knockout drug mixed into it. Coffee? Yeah, it has the knockout drug into it. You went passed out when drinking this. It's potent enough to render anyone unconscious immediately after ingestion. There's a small amount of blood spattered on the interior lock. Why was the knife stuck in the body? He could have been knocked out. But there was like a bed hiding something over there too. He could have been stabbed in here and then moved to the end car. Is that right? That could have happened. And then they could have set him on fire to make him think, to make us think, that he died close to us. Let's hold on to this one. Trying to figure out how to quick switch. It's the left, I believe. Oh, we can take a closer look at it. Neat. Excellent. There we go.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
It was to knock himself out. Wait, why was there a knife in his chest to knock himself out? What? Let's keep listening to what he has to say.
He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go.
Same
He
with
wanted
the
to
knife.
make it less painful. The culprit has
Oh,
to
can I
be
hold?
Zilch.
I can. Culprit has to be Zilch. Doesn't have to be. No, I'm gambling. Nah, wasn't it? So let's talk about this. Denying things willy-nilly isn't gonna help anything. You think Zilch is the culprit, right, Master? Then the real problem is why a knife was stabbed into his body. Yeah, the Mystery Phantom said it was to lose consciousness, but there was an easier way. Yeah, he had the coffee. He could. Oh, I see what he means. Yeah, I see what he means.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Well, why not just use the coffee?
Through this mystery.
Yeah. There was an easier way to knock himself out, of course.
If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Right. Now that I think about it. He's done. And we've got blood on the lock.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different.
Right.
To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that.
Yeah.
If they
But-
wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Maybe he's just bad at his job.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Can I go back in time?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible.
Oh, snap.
But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
Is it really time travel? Is that what we're doing?
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
Super punch!
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Wait!
You brought the crime scene to us. Did you punch the memory right out of my head? Oh gosh, look at this.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth.
Okay.
This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
Okay.
You don't have any time to waste, Master.
So it was the shock, not the
This
punch.
was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long.
Okay,
Not
okay,
until
okay,
the pain in
okay.
your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Oh, what?
Got it. I'll hurry.
I'm not gonna make any assumptions of what's going on here. Oh. Crime scene recreation. So this is taking a toll on our head. So let's look at him again. Knife in the chest, glasses
This
on.
blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all.
Yeah.
But how could that be?
A burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse. There's no blood on it. Okay.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
But wouldn't the blood rush, like, only if you pulled it out? So as long as the knife stayed in there, would he be losing blood? I'd still imagine so.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
Cool.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Praising her.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Of course she likes that. Alright, let's get back to it. Cushion. I definitely don't remember checking the cushion.
This cushion.
Clean.
Was it always
Oh.
there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Maybe the knife? Cushion found next to a bed. It has a hole in it, as if it was punctured by something sharp. Okay. And we're done? Just the pillow and the knife? No, and the blanket with no blood on it. Okay.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, Did you find anything?
Two things.
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well,
Oh.
if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal.
Right.
So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Cool.
Working
that.
together?
Haven't we been?
All out, Master!
What? Donkey Kong barrel? What? Danganronpa 2? Oh no! So what's going on here? Cushion with the hole? What's happening?
We're gonna expose the truth together!
So let's look at the move pointer, grab soul key, throw soul blade, zoom in, zoom out. Do I have to spell stuff? Oh my gosh! Is this Hangman's Gambit? Detective Zilch's death was actually a blank herring, so it's a red herring. Okay, let's read. The Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth.
What?
The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly.
Ready? Hey,
Read the question,
fire!
read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake, and the time limit will be reduced.
The correct answer's somewhere inside your head, Master.
If you can knock the letters out in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open up a path. Okay. So it is Hangman's Gambit. Just
Master,
a little
time
different.
for the solution key.
By the way, if you feed me the solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it to my mouth. Gross.
Forget.
But there are some solution keys you can't get hits from. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. Alright. Well, Shinigami, you're kind of strange, but
Try to solve it, lickety split.
oh, it's red. It's red. Oh, can I just throw at any time? Let's try. Gotcha. Oh. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a red herring. Alrighty. Yep, a red herring. Excuse me? What happened? What did you just shoot? Ah, a chest. Hey!
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Okay. Let's collect this chest. Treasure chest. To hide the truth. Okay.
It's a new solution key.
Okay.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
That's right.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now.
Oh my gosh, that's how it is?
Let's hurry back.
Interesting. Oh yeah, there's your minecart. Okay, so that's how that works. Not per se a true dead end, but when stuff came to light, now it creates a path. Alright, Shinigami, you're gonna have to maybe either speed up or slow down. Well, she chose to speed up.
What's wrong?
You tired?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
And then, make us a portal.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
Right.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness.
Let's
It
see it.
lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
What's convenient? Zoom? Evac? I like Zoom, because that's a Dragon Quest thing. Let's try Zoom. Oh! Nice! Okay.
See? Super easy.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, sure.
You ever play Dragon Quest, Yuma?
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Do I have to use my health in order
Drain
to
a little bit
use
of...
it?
what? Do you have MP or something?
Oh, he knows. My boy Yuma knows.
Your lifespan.
Oh, about that.
My lifespan? Again?
All you Shinigami do is take lifespan.
So we've passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
And about that lifespan thing. Oh.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way.
We are gonna expose the truth together!
Select the solution key that answers the question in front of you. Get it right, and the mystery will disappear. So... what proves the culprit played dead? Well... okay. Solutions, corpse... do we still have access to all of them? No, we only have access to 4. Cool. The red herring. There'd be no point in bringing us back if we had what we needed.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
How about that?
A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through.
Cool.
So amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
I'll pass.
Well, maybe later.
Oh man.
We opened the played dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right?
And don't tell me that like he faked his own death, and the reason that all the bodies are unrecognizable is because they're not any of the crew. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that this is all just a test. If it is, that'll be pretty wild.
what if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Okay.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
It's phasing through our feet.
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh. Okay. What?
Master, you better concentrate!
Just what? Huh? Did you break my neck? Was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? What? I didn't want to do that? What happened? I didn't push a button. Maybe I moved the analog stick a little too much? That was weird. Okay, so now it's an easy one. Let's not push anything. Okay. It was. He's playing dead.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Alright, okay, next question. Was the burnt corpse in car 1 actually Zilch? Burnt corpse, I didn't see any blood. No? Yeah.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse.
Right.
In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
That's what I was thinking when I was in the car. It's like, if somebody could just swap, that's why everybody's unrecognizable. That has to come back at some point. The fact that you couldn't really tell who he was is, that's some shenanigans right there. So swap places with the corpse in the infirmary. Before Yuma entered? Before Yuma entered. Oof.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock.
Looks very stressed out we're running. You want to keep your eyes open, buddy.
The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window.
Right.
Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
Yeah. Did we arrive?
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning.
Right.
It was also a smoke screen to swap out the corpse.
Clever, that Zilch.
In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Into the Persona universe. Into the Midnight Channel we go. I really like Persona 4. It's a really fun game.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Right.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
And can he just hide in wherever
Where are
he
you thinking?
got the body from?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
But we're gonna have to figure that out. Yuma's not gonna tell us. Spot selection.
Oh, place is suspicious. Better search every nook and cranny.
Oh, I was like, whoa, what's going on? Okay. Use the on-screen cursor to select the spot that answers the question. This is easy. They had this in Danganronpa. You can pick the spots where the icon changes.
Master doesn't make
Picking the wrong
mistakes.
spot means
Right.
taking damage, so don't screw it up.
Right?
You got it. It's too easy. He was in the fire extinguisher. Oh, I really wanna, I just wanna see what happens. I'm assuming he's under here. Would you be mad at me, guys, if I checked it out? I just wanna see what they have to say. Yeah. Will he say anything? Did she
Doesn't
smack
seem
me?
like it could have been hidden here.
Okay, no. But it's the only logical explanation. He had to be in the fire extinguisher. But no, he was most definitely under here.
Here. That's it. The bird corpse was hidden right there.
Yeah, in the fire extinguisher. No, Yuma, that's incorrect. What the?
Hey.
What's going on here? You can't do that with the hands. These guys. Well, that was weird.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
Oh, a lot of stuff in this dungeon is.
Hurry! Let's speed it up!
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it! He had the corpse hidden under the blanket?
That would make the most sense.
So,
It's covered.
that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
Okay.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah, let's move on. What the? Brought to you by these messages. Oh my.
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the corpse. The corpse could have just been under the bed and then he just pulled it out. But no, he was actually sleeping with the dead body and then just moved under the bed. I guess that would be easier.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives.
Right? It would have been really awkward for us to just check under the bed and be like, Zilch? What are you doing? And be like, well, you see, there's, I dropped some change and the room caught on fire.
I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Well, he's a killer, and he said that there were no animals on board. Is it possible he could have used his forte to figure something out? I can still walk.
Maybe he was planning
I'm not
to take
gonna, though.
advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there.
I changed my mind.
I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes.
Yeah. He knew where he was.
I passed out in the
Or
restroom.
he knew where we were.
But that didn't hinder his
Two thoughts
plans,
combined.
So he went with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now.
I imagined that somebody was going to try and blame us for this when you're the only survivor in a train car.
Not bad, Master.
Usually
Maybe
only one
you
option.
were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No, if I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
It would have been pretty awkward for Zilch, I'll tell you what.
By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That's a good question.
That corpse? Well, again!
Alright, we're gonna need to think about this one.
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
The veggies.
I will not!
I don't know, we're thinking about it. Just kidding. Don't knock until you try, Yuma. Just kidding. We need to focus. Where did you get the corpse from? That is a good question. All of them were unrecognizable. There was a corpse for Zilch and everybody
Master,
else.
I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
And I put a skill into that, didn't I?
What? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master.
She's in my party, so naturally she can help.
Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the Mystery Labyrinth will help out.
This could be the clincher.
When a partner's assist is activated, when a partner's assist is activated, could I have multiple assists? Is Shinigami not the only one? A Mystery Phantom statement won't inflict any damage, so use it to take a closer look at what they're saying. Huh? Well, right trigger is to assist. Okay. Maybe we'll just have to try it out. Fuchi's corpse, Afix's corpse, Zangi's corpse.
I won't let you pass!
So let's give it a shot.
Do or die.
Enough of your nonsense!
Okay. What if I hit this?
You think
Okay.
he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who...
Sound's still going. So let's think about this. So he used one of these. We have Pucci, we have Afix's, and we have Zangi's. Here's the thing. He has a knife wound in his chest. Afix. Stand up to chest cells as if was body. The face was burned beyond recognition. Barely recognizable. Preacher's the only one that says unrecognizable, but so I'm more concerned about this stab wound too. And that's the thing too. Was Zilch moving around while we were running around? Because if it was Afix's body... So he peered through the window, we clearly saw that it was Zilch. Then he moves aside once we go get the fire extinguisher. He hides under the bed, and then we freak out and we go do some things. And then he stabs... No, hold on a second. He stabbed a pillow to make it look like he was stabbed. He wasn't actually stabbed. But then did he stab the corpse right after to make sure it's real? I'd imagine so. That would make it look real. I'm kind of hovering around Afix's corpse. So let's equip this one, and let's see what he has to say.
What made you be the same size as him?
The same size
He
as
didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it up.
So let's think about what he said. He didn't have a bag. That is right. He didn't have a bag. But we stabbed him in the chest. Okay, bro, keep talking.
On board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
There's no corpse to replace anyway. I think this is the first time I let him say everything. The corpse was switched out, right?
Yeah.
It was. So the culprit must have prepared a body for that purpose. Right. And when we checked the body, it clearly had to be somebody that was like him. Somebody that... I'm thinking it's Afix.
I won't let you pass.
Right.
Enough of your nonsense.
Enough of that. What would that lead to? No, it's not nonsense.
Corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him.
Right.
He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
It's not about the bag. It's not about carrying it either.
It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Let's try. Yeah.
The truth. There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train.
Right, and Aphex had the stab wound.
It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests.
That's what I was thinking. You would need to look like him. If he used Poochie's corpse, would be like, oh my gosh, it's Poochie. What the heck? I like this art of Yuma. He reminds me the most of Kibo when he has that art. That's pretty cool.
So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
It must have been.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
And now Aphex was in the farthest car.
Truth.
We did have a blackout and the rumble. Are you finished?
He looks completely obliterated.
He's finished.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
Right, man. It's not over till it's
All right.
over. And we magically fly up the ladder because climbing it would take too long. This is a mystery labyrinth after all. Crazier things have happened. Well, nope, we're climbing it.
Wow.
What a
Who
thrill.
would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
So you just gotta chow and climb
Back.
this ladder.
The reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out.
Just feel my heart when you... Okay, I'm done.
But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex.
Right.
That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green.
Sure.
I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Eye on the ball, Shinigami. Let's focus here for a little. And Aphex made it all the way to the other side. Whoa. Oh, snap.
Zilch?
What are you doing here?
Wait, I am not the culprit.
Oh, you're just mystery Phantom Zilch, aren't you?
I am a victim who was already killed.
Sure you were, bud.
So, leave me alone!
Akira! Just kidding. I mean, Zilch!
Master?
Yeah.
You said
All
the
right.
body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't
Oh, no, he's still
me.
going.
But Aphex?
What the heck?
But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
It would.
Right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Aren't they all recognizable? Unrecognizable, though? No, because we counted. This is getting crazy. hole. Oh my gosh. What? Crazy. This is really cool looking. I like the Mystery Labyrinth because it reminds me a lot of Doctor Strange, and I love... Dang, we made a lot of... We made our way. But actually, guys, I think this is going to do it for this episode. So a lot of stuff is falling on Zilch. He was the nicest to us when we first started out, and you always got to watch those... Oh, don't worry, man, I'll take care of you. Everybody stop picking on him. Gotta watch out for those guys. But, Zilch is becoming our prime suspect, and, we're gonna figure out how he got Afix's body from one car all the way to the other side. So, look forward to that in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Big Brother 5000, and thank you so much again for joining me on this wonderful mystery-filled adventure that is Master Detective Archives Raincoat. You guys are awesome. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.